So we gotta take a look at something that's crazy. Apparently, Mika came out with a debut yesterday for VShojo and showed her new model, Michi. She's adorable. And she mentioned a little portion that is the difference between Nijisanji and VShojo. And we know there's been a lot of drama regarding Nijisanji and their management. And I'm kind of very interested to look at this clip and see what her opinion is. But before we get into that, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you like more React stuff or more VTuber stuff or generally everything. And like the video itself so it helps the algorithm. But let's get into this.
When hand cam. Ooh, that's one thing, right? I know VShojo is very, very chill about this. That's one thing that I'm also shocked
I loved her
about.
debut.
Like,
it was great.
When I first joined...
Dude, I love her model. Look at those eyes. What is this face? I love this model.
I gotta work this correctly, you know? I don't want to...
Look at that.
Cause nothing.
It's wild.
But when I first joined, right? I remember talking to a bunch of my managers and I was like, yeah, anything to look out for. You know what... you know what Maiko chose to do for me? Maiko told me, like, if it makes you more comfortable, Michi, we can make up some rules for you so then you feel better.
Because if you don't know, Nijisanji's management, they have a bunch of rules. And they're awful. They don't care about you any sort of regard. Their management is managed by people that have no clue of how to do anything. So she came up from the worst place ever and gets to absolute freedom.
Because I told them, I was like, I don't know, because I'm like, I don't know what I can and can't do and can't say. Like, what do I do? And Michael's like, if it makes you feel any better, we can make up some rules and, you know.
Yeah, the VShojo is very lenient. They allow you to keep your IP. You're not your IP on VShojo is not connected to VShojo. You own your IP, which is really nice. They, Nyanners, Silvervale, they all left VShojo and they kept their IP. It's great. So I think VShojo is great. I think I have nothing bad to say about VShojo.
Ease you in there a little bit.
More reasonable like, with their talents. Yeah, they're great. That's so funny.
A little bit above and beyond, dude. Actual good idea. I don't feel happy if I don't feel like I'm breaking a rule. So, yeah. Make one. Every single stream, like even today, I have a weird habit where I tell them, I'm like, can I do this? Can I do that? Like even yesterday, I was like, can I mention this? Can I mention that? Can I say this? And they're just like, yeah. It's so odd. They're so insanely supportive that it's definitely like something you gotta get used to at one point.
It must be weird to work with a company for so long that really is trying to dictate everything you do and everything you say, everything you interact with, and even do that at a poorly way that makes you get blamed for no reason at all. And go from a company like that to a company that is just supportive and try to help you and gives you freedom. Like I bet there's like a lot of work norms. Like she's probably, I don't know her whole backstory, but she's probably been with Nijisanji longer than she's been a VTuber, like altogether, right? So she probably is mostly used to being a content creator within their space. So leaving them and going to somewhere else where they allow her to do whatever and also try to help her out with her ideas and problems is probably going to be very hard for her to get used to, because like she's been tied to that kind of workspace for so long. It's just stuck with her.
Wait.
Going from the gulag to actual workplace. You can believe that?
Used to it eventually. You know?
Gulag.
Definitely I limit a lot of things because I don't know what I cannot do. I know everyone is telling me like you can do whatever you want and you can say whatever you want, you know? But it's very not normal for me. It's like I'm not used to thinking that way yet. So over time, I probably will be more comfortable like being myself and just saying things as is.
That's good.
But just to like say this out loud. Okay, I'll say this on stream at least.
Gotta get used to it.
Yeah, we be chilling. I just want to
Dude, her
have
model
a
is so good.
chill time where we joke about anything and everything is taken as a joke. If anything, dude, like, you know how much effort they made onto those teasers?
Zany Koji
Bro.
cheered X300.
Dude, they put so much effort in those teasers. I even told them, like, I don't want it to be like a hint that a new member is joining until the very end. Like, you know how usually VTuber
I
teasers...
can't stop looking at it. Whoever rigged this model is so talented. And also the artist of this model is super talented as well. This model is so good. Wow. It's so good. I just can't stop look. Her eyes are insane. Just look at how much it shifts.
And no shame in it.
Like, you need to think about this. Like, a VTuber model, like, you want to always be captured when you look at a VTuber model. You want to look up. You want to look down. You want to look to the right. Look to the left. You want to have your eyes go in a circle. Look out at the amount of things going on her model, man. There's so much going on. Wow.
I really like these, but at least mine, I wanted to be a bit more like trying out different things. So usually for VTubing, like VTuber teasers, right? They have like animation, you know? Like, you failed at that? How? I felt like not a lot of people thought that the teasers was like a new member, I think. I don't know, man. But how did you feel about it, by the way? I wanted to see how it'd be if it's like more of a show in a way. People were confused. Yeah, I saw. Wait, you know, I actually saw. I think this was during the time the first teaser was released, right? But I remember this was during the first teaser was dropped. I was so nervous, so I was reading through all the comments, and I saw one person commenting on Twitter being like, "It seems someone who is a big fan of The Office in VShojo got a little bit too much money, eh?" I was like, yeah. That's true. I can't
love
even
it.
deny it. Like, that was exactly what it was. Because when the topic of like teasers came up, I remember Michael was like, do you want like an animated teaser, you know? A teaser where you're like walking somewhere. Like a cool one, you know? You're walking and or maybe you're defeating people or something. Like, you know how... I can't think of any, but... mostly VTuber teasers are like animated, right? Yeah, like an anime teaser, exactly.
High production.
And then I was like, nah, I don't
Gave her
really
options.
want to...
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, VShojo is so great and they have so much money and their talents are doing so good that they have options to what they want to do. Like, they are allowed like to do whatever they want to do. So yeah, of course they would have options. I guess that if you went to Nijisanji or Hololive, we wouldn't really have an option. They would decide it.
Hint that I'm joining.
It was a great
like
shit
a new
post.
person's joining until the very end, and I want to highlight something more VShojo related. Like, that was completely all my idea, by the way. Like, I'll say this, thank you so much, Gunrun, for being so down to like do so many things. I was like, yeah, it would be cool if, like, you know, maybe it's
I wonder
about,
how long it took to make this model.
like someone stole something from Gunrun's place, and Gunrun's also like freaking it a little, and Gunrun's like, yeah, I'm down. I'll record it right now. I'll do it right now.
Too long?
And he does. He's so fast.
Because they have
Even
like
for my
they
lore
have
video,
better connections.
I told him, right? And I'll say this, like, I basically told
I wonder how long it
there
took.
was Gunrun's voice in it, and there was also Panini's voice in it.
Panini?
And when we were discussing it, I was like,
Oh, dude, I would do
here are
anything
your
for Panini
scripts,
right
like,
now.
just send it to me anytime. Like,
Panini.
anytime this month is fine. And they're like, okay. They sent it to me the next day. Like 24 hours later, they sent me a whole recording.
Look at the jeweler
right?
physics.
Gunrun's
Listen, I'm looking. When it comes to this model, I'm looking everywhere. I love this model. It's correct. Whoever rigged this is insane. Whoever made this, like drew this, is insane. This is... I won't say it.
one line is just, hi, I'm Gunrun. That's his one line. he sent me so much takes because he's like, I don't know which vibe you're going for, so I gave you
It's
all of
art. It's so
in a
good.
day.
Oh,
and it
it's
sounded so good. It's like really well recorded. And with Panini, she sent me multiple takes, and it was like a whole like 24-minute recording from her because she kept retaking some lines to see which one I'd like in a day. Like, they're so fast. I was so mind blown. Like, I'm so used to being like, oh, I need, like, you know, send it to me anytime. And then, there's a funny story actually. And I kind of felt guilty. I was talking to Michael, right? And we were discussing, something for the
streaming
debut.
schedules.
I forgot what it was. It's either merch or like the widget or one of those. It's either basically something we have to like work on, right? And then I told Michael, I was like, okay, so this is what I'm kind of looking for, like ABC. Like, I want a widget.
That's what happens whenever you have a corporation that know what they're doing, but everybody's friends and their best interest is success to do something great. Like, all of the ones working at VShojo, they love their job, probably. Like, I assume they love their job because they're doing a great job. I think that whenever you have a work structure and a working place where everybody loves their job, you will get the best efficiency rates. And I think that's what you see about that. They do great with marketing, with events, with everything. They do amazing.
Does this. And I think this was at like 11 a.m. for me. So it's like midnight for Michael. Oh yeah, Michael's like, okay, we'll get it sorted. And I was like, okay, well, preferably I need it in like 2 to 3 weeks. So it's fine, it's all chill. And Michael's like, okay, we'll be sorting it tomorrow. So you'll probably get it by tomorrow. And I was so fucking shocked, bro. I was like, what? Tomorrow? Like 24 hours tomorrow? And tomorrow is like a Saturday. And I was like, tomorrow? That's what I said, right? Because Michael was like, oh yeah, we'll get it done by tomorrow. And I was like, tomorrow? And Michael's like, yeah, I'm so sorry. Like, it's a Friday night and it, like, people are probably already asleep, so I can't sort it out anytime sooner. Like, you know what? Actually, I'll try and sort it as soon as possible. I'll do it tomorrow morning, or maybe later, or maybe in a couple hours. I'm so, like, Michael felt bad because he thought that I was upset that it needs 24 hours. And I'm just like, bro, no, like, I'm so used to it being like 3 weeks. What? This is a whole, not even 24 hours. And to be fair, Michael got it to me in like 10 hours, which is insane. I used to work for a lot of jobs, you know, IRL jobs. I used to do fashion, you see. Get your head.
Listen, I love my model in every way, but like, listen, this is just like, this is insane. This is so good, man. This is so good. I don't know. I love VTuber models. I just love VTubers and VTuber rigging and art. I just love it all. It's just whenever I see something like this, it's just so cool. I love this. It's so cool.
Chat. You know, I have job experiences that's not related to VTubing nor streaming in any shape or form. But yeah, I did have a job experience before this, you know. It wasn't like I woke up as a child and I'm like, you know what I want to do one day, Mom, when I'm older? A VTuber.
Yeah.
No, I had an office job. A sad office job.
Sad, lonely, dark office job. Yeah, like most people. Yeah, that sucks. But my God, her model is so good. Yeah, I bet that this is like night and day for her to work at VShojo compared to Nijisanji. I'm so happy for her. Like, I'm so happy for her. Everything went so well. All of the teasers, the debut, her model. It's all so good. I'm so happy for her. I need to go catch her next stream. Like, it's always fun. I think it all went really well. Just become famous already so you can just justify spending money on looking fabulous at it. Yeah, whenever I have the money, like, I am terrible with spending money. Like, I've said this before. I think about buying something for myself that I need and I never buy it. But if it would come to a VTuber model, hey, we're gonna spend our money right away, baby. Oh God, he already looked fabulous. I'm getting a lot of nice comments. I'm very happy about my VTuber model, but I would love to try something different. You know, I would love to have like a more like a dark mode and more something different. But this, what I have now, is completely perfect, and I absolutely love it. I don't need anything else. But you know, like so with any art, everybody wants to have a little bit more. It's the little bit of greed and fun into that. But yeah, this is a great video. That was so fun. I'm so glad she's doing so much better now. That's cool.